Sorry.
Well, I'm a little dude. I don't care about the heavyweights anymore.
Speaking of
I,
heavyweights,
I want to see the little dudes fight. I would. Speaking of heavyweights, I am gonna watch that just because it's interesting. I already know where you're going.
Jake Paul,
Yep, Mike
Iron Mike
Tyson.
Tyson.
Did you hear the rules?
No. Um,
Do you want to hear the
yeah, I
rules?
do.
They haven't announced official rules.
No, I want to hear it though.
Do you want to hear what it's gonna be or what it's proposed right now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what?
go.
He's wearing headgear. First off,
Not true.
that's what was reported.
Ariel came out and said that they haven't been able to get it sanctioned to be a pro fight yet, but Jake wants it to be a pro fight, of course. However, with Mike being 50 fucking 8, there's no chance that the commission's gonna approve that.
And ignore Sean in the background. He's fine. Sean, you do you.
I was just making sure you knew you had a guy in the background.
Yeah,
He's hanging out. He's making dinner. Don't even look at him.
Hey, some guy's lucky with Robbie. You just take him down.
take him down.
Leave him alone. We're disturbing him right now, not the other way
around. Mike, so a commission's never going to sanction this to be a pro fight.
Okay,
They're not wearing head guards.
No. Mike isn't. I heard Jake was wearing a head guard.
Not true. It's not.
I also heard that he's going to be tag teaming in his brother. Was that a troll?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. I was like,
yes.
Oh God,
don't believe everything you see on the internet for Goza.
I believe it all, bro.
Yeah,
it's all real.
No,
it's real.
However, I'll pull it up right now. Here's what I know. This is confirmed from the man himself, the mouth of combat sports, Ilio Hawani. He said,
if he says it, I believe it.
Yes. He said, scrolling on his Twitter. Give me a second. Big Twitter guy. I love me some Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at @RealLeeIanMoore. 3 hours ago. He tweets a lot. He's a big tweeter.
You did all that within 3 hours?
Yeah.
It's probably not him. Probably someone else.
Ariel, Jake Paul. Hold on. You got to be kidding me. Okay, so I can't find it. He did post it. I did see him post it. I can't find it though. Here's what I know. They haven't sanctioned it to be a pro fight. They want it to be a pro fight. They haven't decided on how many rounds it's going to be yet.
Okay.
I think they said that the gloves are going to be heavy gloves. You're talking like 16s.
Yeah.
We're going to be.
My question would be, why would Mike make it a pro fight?
I'm sure that he doesn't want it to be a pro fight as much as Jake wants it to be a pro fight.
Yeah, if you're Mike Tyson, there's no way you're making that a pro fight. I think that's.
But if it's an exhibition, there will be knockout issues. Which, considering there was knockout issues with Mike Tyson and Roy Jones, how they made it an exhibition.
Yeah.
Because the commission was literally like, yeah, if you're not going to fight in head guards, you have to fight with big ass gloves, and you got to be really careful about knockouts.
So you're not allowed to knock somebody out if it's amateur? I'm not very familiar with this.
So boxing commissions, depending on which state you are in, are more complicated than others. Like the California Boxing Commission is kind of a pain in the ass. The Texas one, I'm not 100% sure about, but it's usually give and take. If Mike Tyson, Jake Paul is going to go ahead, and if you want to wear 12-ounce gloves, you're probably going to have to wear head guards.
Okay.
But if it's a pro fight, which they want to make it, you can do 12-ounce gloves, no head guards. Let's rip. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I know Mike's
58. You can probably just throw the 60 around now if you wanted to.
Yeah. I'll say this. Again, he's gonna be like me. 1 minute rounds. Okay. 10, 12 of them.
It won't be 12. My guess is we're looking at 6 to 8. 6 to 8. We're
So
probably
dude.
going to be in 6 rounds. If I had to guess how this is going to balance out, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson will be in 16-ounce gloves, no head guards. It will be an exhibition, but I don't think that they'll specifically say anything about the knockouts. And it will be either 8-2s or it'll be 6-3s.
I'm gonna watch. I mean, it's Mike
100%.
Tyson. Not yeah, it's not for Jake Paul. It's Mike Tyson.
Yeah, this is going to make an ungodly amount of money.
Mhm.
It's the first boxing event ever on Netflix for free, meaning it's automatically distributed out to 250 million American or 250 million people around the world.
Yeah.
That might be a low number. It might be a lot more. It's in AT&T Stadium, 100,000 people in Texas, July 20th. Millions of dollars.
Gonna be dope.
Gonna be sick. When this fight got announced, I baited my family. I did a bad thing. I shouldn't have done it, but I did it anyway because it was funny to me. I went on Facebook, which is where a lot of my family members hang out that really hold on to the past.
Mhm.
Like in a strangle.
Okay.
And I said this because I wanted everybody to understand my stance on it, which is the only logical stance on it. I said this. I'm begging you, me personally, the Ian Moore, Mr. St. Louis, is begging you not to put money on Mike Tyson.
Well, we already know that Jake doesn't take fights he's gonna lose.
That's true.
Forget who's fighting. It's a Fugazi. It's a Faguzi.
It's fairy dust. It's not on the elemental.
Fairy dust. Doesn't matter.
They're now I will say this. Mike has a puncher's chance.
I still can't get behind the idea that these fights are rigged.
They're not
You
rigged.
think Mike Tyson has a puncher's chance?
He is a puncher's chance.
Mike Tyson will eat your children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm talking like the first
And
I don't
3
think,
minutes.
I don't think
he's
so.
not kidding. The man bit off
Yeah,
Holyfield's ear.
Imagine if he bites Jake Paul's ears off.
That dude.
here's
That's the only reason I'm watching.
I saw a lot of people comment that.
sign me up. However,
Sign me up.
whenever
Bite
I
his nose
put
off.
when I put that post on Facebook, the amount of my family members and friends and people who reached out to me and sent me Mike Tyson training footage. Oftentimes it was the same pad work that he did 4 fucking years ago against Roy Jones Jr. to just show me how Mike Tyson was going to obliterate Jake Paul.
No, because here's the deal. It's 30-second goes when you're doing pad work. They're just getting 30 seconds of film. My pad work looks great for 30 seconds.
Pads don't hit back.
Listen, let me make my point. You just got to make yours. Even in his Roy Jones, dude, they look slow and tired. They're 60. They're 55. You know, you don't move like you move anymore. You don't, those things don't work. I'm almost 40. I don't move like I moved when I was 25. It just doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
I'm slow. Old and slow. Young me would kick the crap out of me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not throwing shade at Mike. Whenever I'm throwing the argument, everybody who's saying that Mike's going to win, at least from the camp that I saw, are holding on to the past that Mike Tyson is Iron Mike. He is Iron Mike, and are holding
He's still
on
the man. He's still scary.
Yeah. And they hold on to the fact that they're still the man because a lot of these people are older.
You're trying to say that I'm not the man?
No, you could no, you would put me in a guillotine. I never get out of it.
Say it, man. The man.
What I'm arguing is that Jake, regardless of how you feel about his validity, is a low-level pro boxer.
Yeah.
At this point in time. he went toe-to-toe with Tommy Fury, who's also a low-level pro boxer. Jake's a low-level pro boxer. Regardless if you want to, I don't care. I don't like him, by the way. Everybody thinks I'm like defending Jake because I like him and I'm shitting on Mike. People don't understand this is what I do. I come on this show every Wednesday and I talk about shit. Okay? We're familiar with this. We've seen this before. He murdered Tyron Woodley. UFC
Again,
wrestler.
I don't know about that one.
Okay.
That one looked fake.
You think it was rigged?
That one looked fake.
God, shakes the right hand.
That one looked fake. And the other one Askren looks fake. Those didn't look
Askren I wasn't so sure about. Askren, I was like, that was a bit of an early stoppage. It doesn't matter. Would have ended the same.
Again, they just looked fake to me.
What about Anderson Silva?
That one was real. They were just kind of messing around.
He got dropped. Yes. Yeah. Listen, God, I'm not. Right. I wouldn't lie to you. Okay. I'm a big fan of yours.
Okay.
You're a fan of mine. We've worked together on a lot of stuff.
I'm just saying.
Mike, I'm going
he's
to
not
say,
he's not in the real boxing circuit. He's not in there mixing it up with actual boxers. All of the contracts are closed. Like, come on.
I agree that he doesn't take fights unless he knows that he's going to win them. To some perspective, or at least he has a really good chance of winning them. What I'll argue is this. What's going to suck here is that when Jake beats Mike, because Jake is, I'm so sorry to everybody who's like a big Mike Tyson fan. He's going to die. He doesn't, like, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. If you think Mike Tyson's going to win, you're wrong.
I don't think Mike Tyson's going to win. I don't think he's going to die. I think they've arranged it to where, just like the Floyd fight, like they arranged it in a certain way to where Jake loses gracefully. If he loses or he wins gracefully.
No, it won't even be similar to Logan and Jake. Or Logan.
I just don't trust the boxing fight game. Everything about it seems fishy. It has a fishy history. It's too easy to rig fights. You know, the fear of when someone gets knocked out in the UFC, it's like, oh my God, yeah, no one would sign up for that head kick to the face. But if someone takes you could take a dive in a boxing match pretty easily and it'd be like, well, it looks pretty real. 12-ounce gloves, you know, this boy's hanging out in the back. Yeah, you can punch me as hard as you want. I'll drop my left. What was it? How much I get paid? Yeah, right. I don't trust it. I got trust issues. If you're watching, I clearly have trust issues. Okay, it's deeper than the fight.
I don't think it's rigged just because I think it's like I've seen Jake's ability.
I already said it before the show, like we started, like he is incredibly athletic, full splits, like he is an athlete, no question. Athlete, did gymnastics, was a wrestler, athletic dude.
You're thinking of Logan.
Oh no, I got them mixed up. They're twins.
Yeah, they kind of.
But again, they're both very, very athletic.
Yes, I will.
But can they golf? That's the question that we're not asking, that we should be asking.
No, probably not. They can't golf. They can't golf to you.
Not athletic. It's a sport.
Listen.
I like it. I'm watching. That's all that matters.
I'm 100% in. We're gonna watch it. 1,000,000%. There isn't it. And power is the last thing to go. So Mike has in 30-second intervals a puncher's chance. He might land it.
He's on that.
My uncle's like, well, it's a heavyweight, and Jake's never been hit by it. Yeah, he's never been hit by a 60-year-old. 60 years old.
Hey, Mike, if you're listening, come to the show and then you'll say it to Mike's face. Mike will eat your children, bro.
He'd kill me. I'm not saying he wouldn't kill me, but I don't have the boxing prowess. I'm not at the I hate saying this because it sounds like I don't have the boxing ability that Jake Paul does because he trains. This is what he does.
Get you in there, dude. We can get you in the gym.
I box. I just don't box like Jake. He has focused on this for years. When was the last time Mike was Iron Mike in the boxing ring?
Oh, it's 20 years ago for sure.
No, you can say it with me. It was 1994.
Whoa, I was alive in 94. That was a good year.
Yeah, it was 30 fucking years ago. He lost in 2005. Do you know what his post-conference interview was? I just don't have this anymore. I'm just not a killer. I'm not ruthless as I used to be. I just don't feel like doing this anymore. I just don't care about it anymore.
It's a pretty good impression. And listen, you do lose the caring about it. You do lose that. I was watching an interview the other day with someone. They said, I just don't, I stopped trying. There's no more days where I try to prove that I'm the man. Do I still like to compete? Yeah, for sure. But there's nothing in me that needs to show myself how scary I can become, how tough I can be. I did that already. I know how tough I am. Yeah. I know how scary I can be. And I just want to compete now. I still want to mix it up because I enjoy this thing.
Do I think the
important thing, Ian, is we're going to watch. I think that's all that matters. Like, who cares who wins? We're going to watch.
And trust me when I tell everybody, I hope that Mike Tyson absolutely knocks this guy's head off.
Someone needs to.
But he's not going to. It's not going
to. No. Never. It's just not going to happen. It's not set up that way.
It's not. I don't care.
We're supposed to buy. We're supposed to watch.
I don't care if it's fighting at heavyweight, which Jake has never fought at heavyweight before. It's just, it doesn't
matter.
It doesn't matter.
But we're going to watch. It's going to be good.